Hey guys, Jeff here, welcome to the channel. If you're new, this is gonna look a little ridiculous. If you're not new, enjoy the ride. We are starting with 51.4% master offers. To my knowledge, this is the absolute most you can get before starting a run in the current version of the game. There is an update patch coming soon. I don't know what that'll change. Having said that, we are going to do this run today with 51.4 master offers and 100% legend offers. We are also going to be using possibility, which means we can get offers from any god. What that means is we're going to grab almost every legend offer in the game. And I say almost because Lorian does not have enough slots to pick up all these summons. There are 3 legendary dragon summons. We only have 1 summon slot. So before we start the run, let me show off the gear that we're using. First off, 20% master offer bow. This is the only way to get this high. Second off, genie lamp, master offer, legend offers, rerolls and alteration dice. The genie kind of helps, whatever, it doesn't really matter. This is like tied for one of the better relics you can get in the game. The waist unique. Before I continue, this is like extremely high-end in-game gear, by the way. We're using waist, the best belt in the game, for another 5% master offers. I'm using the Signet of Mastery, which is an epic from tier 1. You can only get it from Act 1. It gives you 3.3% more offers. Typically, I would say that generally most tier 2 rings are going to give you more efficiency than 3.3% master offers. But for the purpose of this, we're going as high as we can. Obviously, I said cornucopia. Gloves and boots are the only slots for the light armor character, or at least Lorian, that do not offer master offers. Well, I guess Trailed Wanderer technically doesn't either, but it does give 30% legend offers and 40% damage, which is helpful because we're damage light because we're so offers focused. And some HP, it's pretty good. I'm using a extra life, extra XP gain helmet. Basically, we want more life, and more XP gain means more levels, means more legends. And finally, the master offers, legend offers, amulet, which I don't even think you can get anymore. This was from patch 1.0 or point whatever. Whenever early access came out, you could get this in Act 1. It was extremely rare. But yeah, so this is, you're generally not going to have access to this, but this gives us another 4.9 and 15 legend. So that's how we're starting. I'm going to skip ahead now because I have to go change difficulty setting, I realized. And we're back. Let's do this. All right, so we are going in at difficulty 70. Why difficulty 70? Because honestly, I think it is just the best balanced point for like super high gear characters. I guess I should also go over the talent build. It's slightly relevant, but we're going to take World Freeze now. You'll see how this is going to go. Let's look at the talents real quick. I'm using extra dice here, extra rerolls, some extra level up offers. This actually does help when you're doing this possibility build because it gives you a higher chance of actually finding the offers. I don't know the actual math on how much this actually affects your chance of leveling up stuff. I'm sure someone in the Discord does. If you want to comment in the comment section, feel free to, but it does help. Extra strike damage, because strikes should end up doing some extra damage. Extra attack range, more strike slots because we have all the slots. Chance for mark for crits, extra crit chance from strike blessings. Arrows bounce, it's just fantastic. Extra luck because we're gonna have a lot of abilities. Flex, and we're gonna use Bask. I really thought I was using a Rain of Arrows build, so I'm kind of confused. In fact, this is not the build I came in here with. I was using a Rain of Arrows build when I did this, when I like set this up. So, well, let's say this. The top of the tree looks a little bit, or the bottom of the tree looks a little bit different. If you're doing this the way I intended to with Rain of Arrows for faster attacks. I think it's actually a little bit better because one thing that goes crazy with this build, we're just gonna take a legend offer, is God of War and Fatality. We will probably end up with Gem High. I wonder if I reset my talents. I did this on the Steam Deck, so I'm thinking maybe what happened is the settings over there didn't quite save. Maybe. Oh, we're gonna take curiosity. Expert curiosity is kind of insane. We're really weak at the start. Like, if you hadn't noticed, we're just like very, very weak. We die very quickly and we don't do any damage. That is just kind of how it is. The idea is that we get to a point where that's not the case. So yeah, we go take God of War. I don't think we're banishing anything yet. I do think having faster attack speed's better early, although the Bask and Greatness might end up being better. It's just that we're not going to capitalize on it for a while, so I'm going to have to be careful. Let's go ahead and take 20 more life. We should end up with Inner Peace too, which is going to help a lot, and so is Vampirism. We will get all of those, so there's that. Yeah, I was like, wait a second, this talent tree doesn't look right at all. Whatever, you know what? I could restart the recording, but honestly, it's not about that, right? There's my lady. We already have World Freeze and Frost Dragon. Yeah, that's fine. At some point, you do have to concede that you actually need abilities that like help each other. But Malady should apply marked to other things, which is nice. All right, we're gonna reroll because we want. What was it say? We want Vampirism or we want Inner Peace right now. We also want Gem High pretty bad and Fatality. I know that's a long list of things. I'm gonna take Dash Recharge Speed. We kind of need it. All right, there's Fatality. Fatality is huge. Next up is Gem High. Other things I'm looking for is like attack speed buffs. So Fury from Summer is pretty great. And the reason is like Fatality can kind of like solve a lot of the problems that are normally super prevalent in Act 2, like the mages and the high damage non-boss monsters, by just executing them, which is nice. Oh, Gem High. I'll reroll for Gem High. I will reroll for Gem High. Will I? Yeah, I'm actually gonna banish Taste of Time. I know that sounds ridiculous, but hear me out for a second, right? There's a very good chance we end up with First Strike, at which point Taste of Time becomes a liability. So at the end of the day, it's kind of better. I think I'm supposed to take Rampaging Attack here with extra arrows. And then Summer comes in with a Fury. We reroll this for sure. Yeah, we already have Malady, so Gehenna should give us more XP. It's early on. It's going to be worth it. Now, enemies are going to be dying pretty fast. I guess other skills we're looking for are Force. You have bigger pickup range, which obviously is needed. And then some type of Strike. You know what? I'll take it. I am just collecting items now that we have a ton of space. I did say we wanted Force. I would also take an extra life, which is something we can get here. Alternatively, if we're looking at this, we have room for Inner Peace, Day of Judgment. Thinking about like legendary stuff we could get. I think I'm gonna alterate here. Okay, yeah. We're gonna reroll. Wow. Wow, we missed Master twice in a row. That's rough. Probably should banish some of these. All right, there's Day of Judgment. We gotta take it because we're heavily invested in Inner Peace for our living. I do think this like setup can do Darkness 100, but you have to have the proper order for all your abilities. There's Inner Peace, of course. I guess I'm going to go through what all these abilities do real quick. If you want to skip ahead, be my guest, but I feel for newer players, I probably should. World Freeze gives enemies chill every 2 seconds. God of War increases your damage by 222%, which multiplies with other stuff, so it's the best damage increase in the game, but you take a little bit more damage. Malady spreads all your debuffs and makes your status damage 100% more. It's incredible. Vampirism, you gain a life when you hit enemies. Pretty self-explanatory. Fatality, only when your attacks hit enemies do they have a chance to instantly kill enemies, minions, and elites. Different chances based on minion or elites, but again, only attack hits. Gem High gives you increased movement, attack speed, cooldown based on the amount of experience you're picking up and lasts for a very short duration. Still very good. Gehenna is completely absurd with Malady, where for each specific stat, each different status effect you have on an enemy gives you 0.3 XP per second. You can see it's already given us 366. And Inner Peace is the best regen thing in the game, which is 0.5% of your total HP every second. And then once you're full, you start getting XP per life point you would have gained, which is unnecessary and broken. This is a dragon. This destroys everything on the battlefield every 25 seconds. So there you go. If you were skipping ahead, welcome back. And there's Hoarfrost, which makes it so that enemies take 66% more damage for each status applied to them. That is part of what makes this work so well, specifically for bosses, because obviously on like regular enemies, just fatality alone on Lorien is probably the best like combo in the game for non-bosses. It requires one legendary ability and a character, and it works. It's kind of stupid, honestly, when you think about it. It'll probably... I wouldn't be surprised if it gets nerfed. All right, Hurricane time? Yeah, Hurricane time. I'm a fan of Hurricane. I don't think I need to explain that one too much, huh? So yeah. Now, the funny thing about this build, right? I don't even think it's really that great. Like, it's good, and it stomps on, like, Darkness 30, which is the highest darkness you can actually get, the top tier gear. I'll take Quake, sure. Quake's crowd control. So for your casts, there are... How many legendaries? There's Day of Judgment, there's Quake. I guess that's all the legendary casts that I can think of right now. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Well, okay, that's good. Kill to the Bone is incredible. Actually, all of these are incredible, to be fair. Like, all of this is great. But we're just taking out the legendaries first. So now it takes 3 stacks of chill to freeze enemies. And remember, we apply 1 stack every 2 seconds that they're like they exist, basically. In addition to that, remember that we are spreading stacks of enemies when they die from Malady. So yeah, we have actually rolled Expert. Honestly, we could just take Expert Earthspike here and just be happy. Earthspike Bask is one of the dumber things you can do currently. When it triple procs, it's like the boss killer. I would not be opposed to leveling it up. I am gonna reroll this. I don't know what I want to banish here. Probably none of these. I'm just gonna alterate. I'm gonna banish Frost Zones and reroll. Yeah, this is good. I don't think we need Shivers. I think I'd rather have Icebound first. Like, I'll take Shivers, don't get me wrong. But the first tick of that's insane. Oh, Cat, Inferno. I forgot about Inferno. I'm sorry, Summer. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, we'll take Inferno. And then... Do we have all of Morts? We have Malady. We have Vampirism. That is all of Morts. Legendaries, I believe. Huh. Well, I'm gonna take execution here for more XP gain. We're only 5 minutes in, and we're already level 19. So it makes sense. Attacks hit our wider areas kind of trash. Earth Spike, on the other hand, leveling it up so that it triggers every 5 attacks is nice, albeit, you know, we are using Bask of Greatness, so it's kind of triggering based on our crits, which is a whole nother thing. Because we have such high master offers, we're gonna be able to get at some point master guidance from the fates, which is gonna give us 5% crit per level, which is gonna be nice. Now, it doesn't replace like having a like good crit bow, I think, at the start. It's pretty strong. It's pretty good, and like I would take crit as a shrine upgrade at any point if I could. Now, off the top of my head, I'm not thinking of what really like crit shrines there are in Act 2, but I'm sure there's some. This feels like a reroll or an alterate. Yeah, I'll just keep taking Earth Spike. Honestly, getting a boss killer here is not terrible, and Sickles is like the perfect other strike to have, so I'm totally fine with having those two as our strikes. And then I'm gonna take evasion. Evasion's like low-key kind of really good. Problem is movement speed is also really good. Cursed, you're really screwed. Straight up. Yeah, he's dead. If you didn't know, there's a loot filter in the game now, so I have non-mythic items filtered out, because obviously there's actual no benefit to getting like epic gear. Yeah, I'll take Thaw, sure, fine. The whole kind of point of this is to exploit the very good 1-point skills in the game and then invest in one skill. Specifically, when you're doing this with Bask, it actually makes Earth Spike really, really good. Trail of Fire. We have room for 2 more strikes. I still want extra attack speed, so I'm going to roll here and hope we hit. Okay. Well, here's what I should have done last time. I'll take Expert Fury. That's fine. It's not Master, but it's really hard to complain about that. The extra attack speed's huge. Of note, this build is also like casually sitting at 475 HP right now. I know I've taken a little bit from shrines, but like that's a good number. So yes, I could have gone for 100, or is 100 on this, but it's like a stressful thing. I don't want to be stressed. I want to have fun. I want to ramble. I want to like describe the mechanics and whatnot to you guys, while also talking about nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, well, not nonsense. I read the Kingdom Come PC comic book arc for the first time. I guess it's an arc. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Event. I'll take Shatter. I'll take Common Shatter, whatever. Taking our first common feels bad, but it is what it is. Anyways, I read Kingdom Come. I thought it was really good. I kind of hated the art style. I don't know if that was just me, but I just really don't like that art style. If you've read it before, what other like big DC event type stuff, comic book wise, should I read? I'm always been more of a Marvel guy, but I do like a lot of the DC characters. Like obviously Batman stuff is great, but like I'd like to read some more like crazy Flash stories, because I really just like all the like the reverse flash memes about how he's the greatest hater of all time, and like I have seen the posts about the stuff he's done. I was like, oh, he is, man, he really hates Barry Allen, huh? That's crazy. So if there's any like specific comic for that I should read, let me know in the comments. I would like to know. Also, if you're liking this video, don't forget to do YouTube stuff, like it or comment or subscribe. Any of the combination of those, or all of them, I don't know. Any's appreciated. You have to do you have to say the YouTube things. We'll take sickles. It's fine. We're still missing first strike from the fates. We're missing an extra dash from the fates. We're missing wait, what are we missing? Are we missing anything? What am I missing? How many legendary power? Wait, are there legendary powers? Are there not legendary powers? That feels like an oversight. I guess there's not. That's crazy. Okay, well. Interesting as that is, we'll take Shivers. Status effect duration actually is nutso with what we're doing. This is kind of a status effect build at the end of the day. Also, being level 31 at 10 minutes in is strong. See how much damage we take from or Fury's massive. I'm super hopeful in this balance patch coming up in a few days, or you know, on the 1st, that these bug ladies get the huge nerf, the biggest nerf bat known to man, as they're bullshit at every difficulty, like above 70, which is like literally why we're playing at 70, because 70 I think is the limit. I think at 50 you can still dodge them. Like you can actually see and react. I think after that you kind of can't, but at 70 they don't do enough damage that it's like too devastating. Sometime after that it becomes just too much. Right now all I'm really focused on as far as like skills wise is picking up, like I said, I don't think there's any legendaries left. There's Pandemonium. There's Pandemonium and this thing that I've been waiting for. Pandemonium from Justice, obviously, which would upgrade all of our skills. First strike was huge. We just casually doing 100,000 damage there, I think. Maxing out Earth Spike. And then I guess Force? Our area. Wow. This might be the worst shrine possible for us. I mean, I guess cast cooldown reduction isn't bad when we have Inferno, Quake, and Day of Judgment. Like, Day of Judgment's really strong. Am I gonna settle for Adept Guidance? I don't think I am. Let's roll. We're almost out of dice, unfortunately. This feels bad. Okay, we're gonna alterate. Hey, Pandemonium. It's gonna hit Earth Spike, which is probably enough. Oh, it's also gonna hit Curiosity and give us more dice. Okay, sure. Oh, it's also gonna hit Fury to get Fury to Master. Sweet. So we're gonna end with like one common blessing. Is that what I'm seeing? Because of the stupid, I can't even find it. I've got too many things. I can't even click on it because of the frost one. That's silly. All right, I'll take more XP gain. Honestly, that's fine. Get more expert offers, but I don't think that really matters at this point. What I will say is that the shrine that gives a buff to master damage blessings would be kind of nice. Although I don't think it counts towards legend stuff. Oh, we didn't have Temporal Lord yet. Strikes lasting longer is actually good too. Sickles plus Hurricane. Not irrelevant at all. I think the big thing we're really missing from this point is guidance. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, War Fury's pretty good. It's pretty good. You go with all the other stuff. This is rather dumb, I'd say. You know what? Take Soul Steel. We did take, like, I'm not using the right talent tree, so every strike blessing we have, we get 4% more crit. So we're up to, what are we up to? 16% crit? That's not bad. We have 725% damage plus, oh, we have a damage shrine, so that's like fake. Okay, whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Shivers. Shiver me timbers. Yeah. So the problem is we can't get all the dragons with Lord. Now, I guess if you had a summon slot boots and a summon slot gloves, you could, but typically like slots for gear and stuff is really, really bad. We definitely don't want the golden liquid. I don't know why the thing's trying to get us to drink piss. We're gonna take, or instead we're gonna drink fire and take strike area. Not the best, but acceptable. She's gonna die as soon as her invulnerability goes away. Nah, I'd roll. Let's go Sickles. We haven't taken a dash yet, but we don't need to. I will take that, thank you. And I'll take that ring, thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Insect Queen. And we'll be on our merry way. Oh, well that... I gotta feel bad for the skeletons there. They didn't deserve that. We never picked up Force either. Huh. I feel like that would have been nice. Ooh. If I was to reroll here, what's like the... Oh, yeah, I guess so. I was gonna say, like, what's the highlight? But there's some powers I would want. These are not it. I guess we could take Retribution. It's okay. I mean, Protection's probably better. Yeah, that was a sad way to use those dice, but it is what it is. I will take... I guess I will take a small region. This is disgusting. Okay, I'll take some luck. I should have... You know what I should have done? I should have saved a banish dice for the fates. That way I only got the stuff I wanted. Oh, look at all these shrines over here. Okay, take it. Dash damage does nothing, but whatever, it's fine. No need to complain. Ooh, okay. There's a magnet up there. Some damage down here. Oh, fleet-footed? No, we're on guidance time. We will get fleet-footed, don't worry. Because we have guidance, we should have a higher chance of actually getting the fates more often. So by that logic, it would make more sense to grab guidance first, then grab the extra dash, Not that the extra dash is important, except for the memes of like, oh, I just take every legendary possible, right? But guidance makes us significantly stronger. How did that guy live? Because he was on the other side of the barrier? Oh, look, the fates have returned. Look at that. Look who's a genius. Me. No. I'm quite dumb. I've just played this game a lot. Wow. The bombers be bombing. Ma'am. That was a little late. I don't know why, but I feel like lately when I've been playing, oh, reprisals. That's the one I was looking for. I feel like lately when I've been playing, Mayhem has just been showing up super late. Now, for some reason, Mayhem only shows up if you have Ravens or Soul Stealers. Unfortunately. Now, I mean, I don't think that's intended. I think that's something that's probably going to be fixed at some point here, but currently that's the way it works. So if you're not seeing it very often or ever, it's because you aren't taking those two skills. But it should show up with Black Snakes, and it should probably also show up with weapons that have cursed on them too, but
you must be doing...
that's separate. I must be what? We'd get more crit from just taking Chain Lightning. It might be a downgrade from damage, though. I'm just gonna take haste. Because, like, Bask and Greatness cast a random skill, a random strike. And, like, Hurricane's good. Sickles is good. Soul Stealers is fine. Not amazing, but solid. And then Earth Spike's obviously broken. But, oh. Well, these are all ridiculous, if I'm being honest. Like, there's no... there's no downside here. I guess we take Warpack since we have a boss coming up, but, like, whatever. Shurikens is actually, like, super strong, so... fine, but I think it's this might be a little late for that. Some pickup range would be nice though. That's for sure. Oh, 52 now. Not bad. We're bonfires. We're at 507 HP. We just double casted an Inferno. Because that's fair. Fury goes to 70%. Okay. Yeah, strong character. Strong and balanced character. Look at that pull area. Suck in some XP. Deal more damage? No. I guess I'll take Trail of Fire now, even though it's not gonna do anything. And this one's kind of a miss too, so I'm just gonna take it a little level. Wait a second. I double casted Inferno. I thought I already had Second Bolt. I must have never picked it up. How did I double cast that? I'm confused. Did I not double cast it? Was it just like a weird animation thing? Do I actually have the talent that casts spells? I thought that's Flash. No? Okay, I don't know what happened. Whatever. Turns out I was missing a legendary. I thought I had picked up earlier, but sometimes you lose track. I guess Ice Shards would have been okay there. Kind of lacking. Oh yeah, now we're causing the chaos. Fair and balanced. Get Reprisal up there. So Reprisal is a hard counter to the Flamethrower ability from the Djinn. Like, it'll stop him from channeling it. It's a good way to survive it if you're struggling with it. If you're in Act 2, just little tips. Little tips. Oh, hey, Force. So late into the game. I guess at this point, just take Alteration Ritual because it's funnier. We now have Trail of Fire and Path of Frost. And I guess I'll take Vehemence, which is kind of funny because only 2 of our 3 spells do damage, and they don't... I mean, I guess Inferno does a lot of damage. Quake doesn't, really. It's more about the CC of it all, but we should get 1 more level before Djinn time, I think. Yep. Oh. Respect's only level 7. Huh. Having it level 10 would have done a lot more damage, but whatever. Jinn's gonna die, yeah, and he gets stun locked, and then he's just like CC'd to death, and he drops all of our loot. So yeah, that's Darkness 70, 51% Master Draw for Zlorian. Let's look at the screen now, because it's gonna be really something. Gonna be something to marvel at. I'm excited. Yeah, this is a masterpiece. Look at... Okay, can we talk about level 9 tornadoes at 35k DPS because they showed up at the very end? That's kind of funny. See, nothing really did that much. It was just the combination of it all, plus the debuffs. It doesn't really count that. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I think that's it. 20 legendary offers, or 20 legendary abilities. That's fair. Fair and balanced game. Yeah, fun stuff. I wanted to do this before the balance patch came out and maybe ruin my plans. Before I go, I hope you all liked the video. I really appreciate y'all for watching. I will, like I normally do, we'll go over to the gear together, and I'll let you know if I think stuff is good. If you don't have a parrot summon, this is pretty good. I do, so I'm selling it, but if you didn't, summon duration's kind of bad right now. This is a mess of too many stats on this thing. I don't think there's a place for this now. I am holding on to it just in case there's something to do with like gold synergy with Nixie in a patch. Skeleton Army's kind of bad. Amulet's like a high damage spot. I'd rather have a dragon. This ring is just bad. It's not the most amount of adept offers you can get. And again, it's just kind of split stuff. Also, it's specific. It's global damage, which I'd rather have specific damage. This is pretty good. If you don't care about offers, power damage, power area, and life on kill is kind of huge. This is also something that you might use on ancestral chief or whatever it is, Kront. Type of power damage, power duration, XP gained is really good. That's just to sell. This is just to sell. This is 204 armor. That's a lot. I'm gonna check. I do have a piece. High armor gear is not useless. We'll say that. It's a ton of damage on this sword. An actual ton of damage. We'll hold on to that. I'm holding on to Armageddon stuff for reasons I'm not going to talk about. Life on kill relic. I will keep that too. Life on kill just generally very powerful. Extra dash charge. I don't know if I have some of these, so I'm just going to keep it. And then we're just going to look over here. I'm just going to lance off. If I see something good, I will tell you. If I don't, we'll just end the video because, you know, typically you don't find anything good over here. Normally it's all just garbage. Normally it's all just garbage. I'm not really seeing anything. Some of the stuff is interesting, but nothing's crazy. I'm going to buy that because of life on kill, again, like I mentioned before. But, yeah, that's about it. Anyways, again, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Jeff out. Bye.